Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ayu Siti Saadah. I'm from Class B of English Education Department of IP Garut. My student number is 19222017. In this video, I would like to present a research article with the title is The Use of Video Conference for Speaking Class in MAHASARASWATI DENPASAR University, Practice and Perception. In this video, I have three main sections of article. The first is introduction, the second one, review of related literature, and the third one is method. Introduction. The objectives of the research was to investigate and analyze the implementation of video conference as a method to teach speaking and to analyze teachers and student opinion about video conference. English is one of essential course which has been considered for all generations. One of significant goals in learning English is to communicate using the language itself. Speaking is a productive skill where language is actively produced to speak. In English language learning, students are educated how to speak appropriately to provide them with the communicative competence. The success of speaking English is when the students can perform the language task assigned and confront the speaking competence. Review of related literature. According to Surat Edaran Nomor 4 Tahun 2020, which was released on March 24, 2020, along with the emergency situation of coronavirus disease or COVID-19. Several policies were implemented to adjust the process of teaching and learning in the pandemic situation. The issue of COVID-19 have recently affected the sustainability of human life, in which educational system in Indonesia is no exception. As the impact of the virus, offline learning would be harmful for students as well as teachers and staffs. A transition of learning style from offline learning to online learning is required. An English-speaking lecturer, on the other hand, has a responsibility to teach the students how to communicate in English. Both speaking lecturer and students should be collaboratively engaged in the process of teaching and learning, in accordance to the latest trend in foreign language instruction. Method. The present research applied a mixed methods research design. The research subjects were 93 students and 2 speaker lecturers. Mixed quantitative and qualitative method was used as a research design. The subject of the research was the second-year students, in which there were 93 students and 2 teachers who involved the speaking for formal interaction course using video conference. Meanwhile, the object of the research involved the implementation of video conference and the teachers' and the students' opinion on the use of video conference for English-speaking class. In order to collect the data, there were several methods used in the present research, such as observation, interview, and a questionnaire. Meanwhile, research instruments were informed of human instruments, observation sheet, questionnaire, and interview guide. The implementation of video conference mostly utilizes Zoom meeting and other supporting systems such as WhatsApp group, quizzes, and many more. Lastly, the result of the questionnaires show positive response, as the participants mostly perceive the advantages rather than disadvantages of video conference provide. Question: what do you think about the use of video conference in the speaking classroom? Is it potential enough to improve students' speaking ability? Please elaborate. Okay, I will answer the question. Video conferencing means conducting a conference or meeting with two or more participants who are at different locations by using the internet to transmit audio and video data. This means you can have face-to-face meeting without moving to some physical location. I think students who have used video conferencing technology in school have an advantage when they start their professional life. They will need to use the same tools in their careers without a doubt. Although they are familiar with FaceTime, professionals tools like Zoom differ slightly from the tools they use in their spare time. It is crucial for schools to introduce them to these great technologies so they can participate in today's global society. There are many advantages of video conferencing in the classroom that can be ignored, like reduce costs, save time, ensure that every student can follow lesson, easier communication between student, parents, and teachers, and good preparation for the professional life. However, the lack of personal interaction, limited participants, and technical issues can be a real challenge. The right use of this technology requires careful planning and consideration, but it can be a convenient way to connect teachers, students, and parents. Despite certain drawbacks, video conferencing can be deemed a convenient tool to motivate students to build up their confidence, negotiate meaning, and construct knowledge, thereby enhancing their communicate competence. Okay, maybe that's all for me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.